So one of the things that Cisco has done is they took that small group out of MIT, and they liked the product and the thought process they had put together. Right? Let's embed some of this technology in the hardware, and then they have just opened that up to a number of different lines. So this is what we call the Meraki full stack. And one of the important things about the Meraki full stack is, again, it's all integrated in that same dashboard. So not only do you have inventory and contract information, but all of our monitoring, all of our alerting, all of our statuses, we'll see topology drawings, all that's contained within the same Meraki dashboard for all of these different devices. Who doesn't have wireless? Who doesn't have switching? Who doesn't have security? A lot of us need some kind of systems manager, telephony, security cameras. They've got a full portfolio now of devices that can all integrate and talk to one another and work through that Meraki dashboard. So let's go ahead and take a dive into the demo. Just a couple of things I want to go over, look at inventory, contracts, location, that kind of thing, and kind of go through this list as we dive into the dashboard. Let's hop in. When you first log into the dashboard, and this is cloud-based, so first of all, I guess I'll just say all of our switches, all of our devices create a secure connection back to Meraki's cloud. And from that, then you on your PC, or me from mine in this case, are connecting to the portal that represents your company, right? And so I can, anywhere I'm at, I can access this portal. They even have an app. So I've done this before for my own network. I've got Meraki equipment at my house, and some alert goes off. Comcast went down for whatever reason that day, and boom, it pops up on my phone. I've been alerted. I can maybe triage if there's something that I need to do to take some kind of corrective action. So they really try and bring it to your fingertips. Simple. Let's talk about this screen for 1 second before I go into the inventory and stuff. One of the other things that Meraki offers is what they call Layer 7 visibility. So not only are my switches and routers and firewalls just passing packets, you can kind of track them as they go. So I can go in here and I see all of my clients that have connected to this environment. Now this is a demo environment, so largely we just have hardware, and it's not so much reflective of actual traffic. But the instance comes where somebody comes to my help desk and they say, "Hey, we've got a slowness issue over here," and all of a sudden I come in and I say, "Well, my goodness, look at this. I'm looking at one client. Here's his usage, 6.74 gigabytes. Here's everybody else's usage, 50 megs, 1 gig, And right now I can highlight this particular client, and I already know, okay, I got to go track down that guy, because in large part he is taking up 50% of my network right now, right? So you can see in this little dashboard, I'm seeing my total traffic across the network, and whenever I highlight a client, it tells me, okay, that's the percentage. It superimposes another graph on there that tells me how much of that traffic corresponds to this particular client. And you can see as I go down from one client to the next, okay, we've significantly dropped how much that client is impacting the network. And I can dive in and do more troubleshooting directly from here. And I think just this one screen is powerful, as you consider looking at your environment and how it operates today and how you do some troubleshooting, how your staff can be helped out and how you can be helped out. Just this kind of client level information is way more information than we have had traditionally in operating our switches. So real powerful stuff there. The other thing I'll note is just this pie chart on the right-hand side, right? Maybe 6.74 gigs is completely legitimate for this guy to be doing. Unless I come over here, it'll call out different things. This is Microsoft traffic, so patches that are being updated. This is miscellaneous web. If it's secure, we can't see everything. And like I said, this isn't necessarily representative of a live environment because mostly we have devices. But here's an interesting one, iTunes. So 370 megs on iTunes. And sometimes we get in here and we say, okay, well, a quarter of this, a third of this, half of this traffic is all going to YouTube or Facebook. Or, okay, well, now maybe as an organization, we need to start to consider our policies and how we're going to control that traffic. But we probably would have never been clued into that kind of utilization if I hadn't had that embedded in this kind of layer 7 visibility. So just some great simple information to help us make decisions right in this front kind of main page that you brought to.